Alright, so this is the pickups for the month of June. I did nothing in the month of May, which is why there's no video for the month of May for pickups. But this has been a month of Famicom. Now, coincidentally, this month's Famicom pickups were courtesy of one publisher. So huge shout out to Dave of I think pronounces it Yauxi, I want to say, formerly ITG Soft out there in Taiwan. So thank you so much, Dave, for sending these amazing Famicom cartridges. And I got one Famicom adjacent thing, which is for the NES. So let's go ahead and just jump into these pickups. Got a lot to go over. So first NES pickup, the Famicom adjacent NES pickup, the one NES pickup I got, was the EverDrive N8 Pro from Crix, courtesy of Crix. I'm going to do it right up before the Taco Authority on this cartridge, so be on the lookout for that. And I'm also going to do a video of it on my channel as well, so that'll be up in a couple weeks. So happy to have that. Great cartridge. Now, jumping into the pickups for Famicom, I'm going to start off with for this one here. This is Super Mario Brothers, the first game on Famicom. Now, the cool thing about this cartridge here is the label is actually created by a 5 or 6 year old Taiwanese student to celebrate their Children's Day. I love that label. It's a great label. Really, really unique and fun looking. And the game's great too. Can't go wrong with Super Mario Brothers. So happy to have that. Great game to have. And let's go and just run through the rest of these here. Some of these may be familiar. Some of these may not. I hope it's familiar. Doodle World on Famicom. I absolutely love this game, and I am happy to have it on Famicom. This game's great. So it's a really great platformer if you've ever played it. It's really, really cool. Wonderful, wonderful game. Here's some gameplay of that. Okay, moving right along here. I'm not going to go in any particular order here. I'm just going to pile. I'm just going to toss them up on front of here. We got from MA Games. We've got Shiba Saizao and the Shikyo clan. As I say that. It's a really cool little platforming game. Here's the back. So pretty cool little Famicom game. Happy to have that. I'll actually put these right over here. All right, moving along, we've got Dudes with. I'm just gonna wait on that. Put this one first. Dudes with Attitude on Famicom. Pretty cool puzzle game. I was about to actually say is this one here. Now this one actually isn't a production cartridge. This is a sample production cartridge, and this is Dudes with Attitude Part 2. So happy to have that. Turned out really, really nice. I love the way this turned out. There's the back. This was actually going to be. This actually was released as a Trolls game, I believe, but this is its original. This is what it originally was supposed to be. So I'm sorry to say there. So pretty cool to have that. Next, we've got two games that look really similar. The only way you can tell the difference is by looking at the side of the spine. So we've got Hungry Ghost, and this is, I can't read this. This is the Robert Gass version. Again, can't tell the difference between this one and this one. This is Hungry Ghost, Sydney Wang version. Oh, I'm holding up now. There we go. So yeah, Hungry Ghost Night, Sydney Wang and Robert Gass. Pretty cool games. And I'll show you some footage of those here. Okay, moving along. Let's see here. We got another MA Games release. This is Volt by Famicom. I love the way this looks. It's not really, really good. I previously covered this on the channel, and now I have a physical release of it, so happy to have that. Okay, moving right along here, we got two really cool games. One's a demo, and one's the actual release. And I will get into more of that in a later video when I actually cover these. But this is Mr. Lee's Elishan Tea Collector. And this is Mr. Lee's Elishan Tea Collector as well. I presume that this lighter one is the demo, but again, I really can't tell the difference. I took the sticky off, unfortunately, so I have no idea which one's which. They're different colors, and you can tell once you boot them up. But happy to have these still. They're really cool games. This is, I guess, once they're demo 1, demo 2. Again, I will get into that at a later date in a later video. So happy to have these. They're pretty cool. Little platformers, arcade platformers. We've got from Bros Games. I'm trying to find the English name of this. BioCats. That's the only name I know of this game goes by. BioCats. And it's a pretty cool game. This is actually, I believe, a Ukrainian game, if I'm not mistaken. So pretty cool to have a physical copy of some Famicom. And again, I will be going over these games more in depth in videos for the games themselves. I'm not going to show footage of it, but this is too cool not to show you. This is I'm not going to say they're one of a kind, but it's a very limited, like micro-limited release. Because, well, I'm not even call it release. It was given to a small circle of people. And that is Zelda 4. I'm going to leave it at that. It's cool. It's awesome. I'm happy to have it. I'm not going to show gameplay footage of it. It's pretty cool. And then we got a really cool game that I've covered on the channel previously. I absolutely love this game from Savage Squirrel Games, Barback on Famicom. Absolutely love this game. Happy to have this in my collection. I hope to one day have the NES cart, but Famicom is great to have. Happy to have this. Okay, and got a couple more here. We've got another MA Games release. This is Master Crusader Trilogy on Famicom. It's a series of platformers. Pretty cool. Not unlike the Game Boy game I covered a while ago now at this point. So, happy to have this. And then we've got, Vigor Maze. Vigor Maze is kind of like, it's kind of like Pac-Man, if you will. Pretty cool. It was made with a class of kids. And it's pretty cool. It's Hippo Class presents Vigor Maze. Pretty cool tribute to Pac-Man. We've got another MA Games release, Robotics on Famicom. It's a pretty cool game. This is a go to the back here. I want to call it, I'm just saying it's an arcade style game. I'll show you gameplay footage of it. There you go. Okay. A couple more games here. This game should be familiar to anybody that's watched the game previously on my channel. Wampus on Famicom. Happy to have this. great release here by ITG Soft, Itai Yaxi now. I actually asked for this one because it has the map. The NES copy I have, I love the game, but it doesn't have the map. I love the fact that this has the map. Happy to have this. Okay, now, 2 more pretty cool games and then 2 controversial games. They're still cool, it's controversial. We've got a game that has yet to be released, I believe, as of this video. Infiltrator on Famicom. It's a pretty cool shooter. Actually, a really cool shooter. It was done by a high school guy in high school that I guess now is a university, locally in Taiwan, I believe. Actually, might be the States. I don't quite recall. I'll do a video of it. I'll explain everything else in a separate video. But pretty cool to have this. Okay, and then another pre-release game. This was for Bite Off. This was a Bite Off 5 demo from March of 2025, and that is Kirfize Hanukkah. I think that's how you say that. This is a pretty cool game. And then time for the 2 controversial games. So we've got Peace Love Trivia Club. This is the only 18 only. This is the only adult game in this law. In fact, it's the only adult game I've ever owned on Famicom. Quite frankly, I think it's the only 18 plus game that's ever come out of Famicom as far as I know commercially. So pretty cool. Pretty cool to have this. Interesting game, as the name states. It's a very trippy and weird game. And last controversial game I've got is a game that I was really excited to play, and that is Cross Strait Independence. Now, this is a Famicom game and clamshell. It is a side-scrolling shooter, and that's as much as I'm willing to say in this video. You'll have to wait a separate video to hear more. So pretty cool to have that. And yeah, that is the pickups for the month of June. Actually, you know what? I do want to show one more thing. Now, this is a very limited release, to my understanding. This is a Famicom. It is the Yitai Game Fun. It's meant to look like a Famicom, and it's really cool. I really like it. I'm happy to have it. I'm able to play these games on this, and it's a really cool Famicom. Really cool Famicom. So yeah, those have been the pickups for the month of June. I'm excited to see what the month of July brings. We'll see what comes of that, but yeah, be on the lookout for video reviews of these games going forward. Happy to cover them, happy to have them. Thank you, Dave, for sending my way. In fact, yeah, be on the lookout for those. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, until next time, take care and have gaming.